Well, hello everybody. It's good to see you all out there. Today I want to welcome everybody to my channel, Coffee Time with Grandpa. And guess what? I'm Grandpa. I hope and pray that you're having a good day today. Everyone is welcome to my channel, and that doesn't make any difference what background you have. I love everybody out there in YouTube land, and I give thanks so much for YouTube to give me this opportunity to come forward and to chat with you on a one-to-one basis about a lot of different subject matters. But today I'm going to be talking about 10 things that you as an individual can do to improve your health in your senior years. In other words, when you get older and you're needing help, these things will help you. Okay, the first thing on my list is always cultivate a healing garden, growing herbs and growing your own foods. Those are so important these days because with a lot of these chemicals that are being put into our foods are not good for us when we go to the grocery store to buy, for example, fresh produce like tomatoes or cucumbers or lettuce. These are things that you can grow on your own. Now, I know a lot of people, when they're senior citizens, they're not able to do a lot of this stuff. So I do understand that. But anybody can grow a small little garden. There are people with disabilities growing their own food. It's just a way to let you know that a lot of people are coming to the pagan lifestyle. And part of that pagan lifestyle is to grow your own food, grow your own herbs, so you can use them in your foods, in your soups, in your salads, or whatever meats you're preparing. Certain herbs go with certain dishes. Another thing people are doing that is something reasonably new now that is starting to take hold, and I even tried it this year. I have a little bit of a mixed feelings about this, but it's called electroculture, or using copper wound up in some kind of stake with an antenna on top, and then you put it into the ground next to your plants, and a little bit of electricity is taken from the air and brought down to the root system of the plant, and it's supposed to make your plants grow better. I'll report more on this in my next spring garden, and I'm going to try certain things and see if they do a lot better than normally. As you know, I am from Nebraska, and our climate is a challenge here at times. There are some times in the middle of summer we will get the high winds coming through and just obliterating and destroying things, especially people that are growing gardens. It's been hard to grow. Our growing season has become harder and harder as time goes on with this climate change. So I am going to try that one. Now, another thing is uh, there is a movement in well, around the world, really, not just in the United States, but people are downsizing and moving into smaller, teeny houses. And this is a perfect setup for a senior citizen that's either single or a married couple. A lot of us are single, and we do not need to live in a big, huge house with 5 bedrooms and 3 baths. What do we need that for? You don't need that. You need to downsize so you can manage your life at a better level, so you can be happier and more joyous. And that includes designing your teeny house in a more alignment with spirituality. Because to me, it goes hand in hand. When I first moved into my apartment here, it's a very small space. It's less than 200 square feet, and it's attached to my son's house. that I live with. So, I all the utilities are paid here. I don't have to worry about that. So I can use my extra money for other things like growing a garden and growing my herb garden, my municipal garden, uh, um, that I grow herbs to make medicines to make me live longer. It just goes hand in hand. Design your spiritual garden along with your spiritual teeny house. Make it very comfortable. I have created my own altar over here, as you can see, part of it sticking out, where altar to me in a pagan lifestyle, altars are very important because I do my daily rituals and my prayers and my meditations, and I burn my candles and my incense, and I decorated to whatever season we're in. Uh, so an altar is very important to me. It's always every pagan household has an altar in them, and it should be important to everybody that's pagan. Create a morning ritual with the sun, like the sunrise or the sunset. You can do it in the evenings or in the mornings. I prefer doing it early in the mornings when the sun first comes up. uh, I just feel so much better when I see a sunrise going up, and because it reminds me that we're spiritual beings and we live on a great planet that is taking care of us. This planet takes care of us, but we do not sometimes take care of this planet. So we have a lot to learn. Creating a morning ritual with the sun being coming up and just sipping your teas, any kind of herbal tea or coffee that you're drinking in the morning, and just watching that sunrise on a beautiful warm day. There's just nothing better in life to put you in a positive mood and increasing your endorphins along with it to put you in a better mood by watching that sunrise. Um, it's also a great idea for those of you that can and need an outlet. If you're a creative person and you need an outlet, it's a good idea to start your own YouTube channel like I did. I have no inkling of where this YouTube channel is going or going to take me, but I can tell you right now, I started 5 months ago, and I am close to 300 followers already. And that is just remarkable that 300 people have subscribed to my channel and want to see me and my updates. It just puts a smile on my face and makes me so happy and makes me feel so blessed that I have this YouTube channel to create content for you, and hopefully it'll be interesting. Now, I am planning on up upping my channel a little bit with doing some travels this spring. When spring comes, I plan on traveling and camping and going to see different places that are of spiritual nature. Uh, I'm going to bring you, my subscribers, along with you. Now, another thing that I have focused on lately, since it's wintertime approaching and the nights are chillier, I am baking more. And I am baking more breads, and I am baking biscuits, and I'm baking cookies, and I'm baking cakes. Of course, they're all diabetic friendly, mind you. Don't get me wrong, because I am a diabetic and I have to watch those carbs. So a lot of my flour is unbleached flour, uh, but I use it sparingly, and I use mainly almond flour or rice flour of some kind, uh, and it just works great. I enjoy baking and making different recipes, and I will hopefully bring you along as I do my baking this winter. I'm going to be filming a couple of episodes where I actually make cookies for the holidays. Now, this year, I realize the holidays are not going to be on people's top priority list because of the way the economy is right now. So everybody is cutting back. But just because you're cutting back on buying presents and stuff for does not mean that you can still celebrate the season, because it's so important to celebrate the arrival of winter and celebrate the winter solstice and celebrate Yule, or Christmas, as people call it. Uh, uh, Keep the celebration alive, but you don't have to spend a lot of money, because Christmas has become very commercialized along with Halloween. It's so important to cut back this year because of what's going on with the economy and the corporate empire that was built. You know, places like Walmart and Amazon and eBay, and oh, it just goes on and on and on. Cut back. Don't spend so much this year. Save your money, because hard times are coming. You need to start your nest egg and start saving your money. So important. And I want to leave you with that message. Make sure you always share this channel with other people and like it. Make a comment or a heart emoji or something like that, so I know that you have watched my channel completely through. Don't get on the channel and then click right off again. Watch my channel and see what I'm all about and find out what I'm all about. And I guarantee you, you will be blessed for it. I love you all. I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going to post this hopefully today or tomorrow. And blessed be, bless you all with good health. I love you all out there. Bye bye. And guess what? I'll see you next time. Bye bye.